a documentary filmmaker best known for co-directing the feature docs The Human Experiment, Witch Hunt, and Love, Hate, Love. Now he's back to introduce us to a group of unique canine characters with the film Pick of the Litter. The film follows a litter of puppies from the moment they're born and begin their quest to become guide dogs for the blind. Let's take a look.
You ready to go work? Let's go.
The dogs that we're considering are really the best of the best.
It's what they were bred and raised to do.
If their person is in harm's way, they have to make the decision not to take that command.
There's 3 boys and 2 girls. Patriot, Potomac, Primrose, Hoppet, and Phil.
I think you're a bit of a celebrity already.
Puppy raisers teach them manners, teach them foundation, and expose them to the world.
I'm a veteran, so Patriot is gonna be my best friend.
You need to do a good job because someone's putting their trust and faith in this animal.
You never know which make it all the way through to guide. It could be one, it could be none.
Can you please just be good?
Lots of things to work on.
The major challenge with Potomac is he'll lunge and jerk me off balance.
I'm on the fence with Patriot. He's intense.
A little bit nervous. That's 2 fails for Phil today.
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
We've got testing on Friday.
Primrose, we're up. You make us proud, okay?
Pop it forward. Good girl.
I think I've seen enough.
A lot don't make it, and it is heartbreaking to have a dog cut.
It's not easy to be visually impaired, and the cane can help, but it's not as great as a fuzzy face and a wet nose.
This is Megan calling from Guide Dogs.
We're excited to find out if it's a yes or a no.
Good boy. Good boy.
Please give a warm Build Brunch welcome to Don Hardy and Ashleigh Hertzig. You guys.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us. That trailer looks so amazing. Even looking at the cover, the puppies are just so cute. Please tell us a little about the premise of the film and your inspiration for making it.
Yeah, we had this idea to try to tell the story of Guide Dogs for the Blind, an organization based in Northern California where we are, through just one litter of puppies and following them from the day they're born up to see if which ones can make it all the way to become guide dogs.
Mm-hmm. And what happens, like, what does a puppy have to do wrong to not graduate?
Well, it's a variety of things. It could be things like grabbing food or things off the ground, or it could be a medical issue that develops, like maybe a food allergy. There's so many things that could eliminate them from becoming a guide dog for the blind. They can still go on and have amazing careers working for another organization or become a really great pet. But only that cream of the crop can be a guide dog for the blind.
Is it a small percentage that are actually able to become, seeing eye dogs?
Only about 40% make it all the way.
Okay.
So yeah, it's difficult training.
And what does that training consist of? I'm curious.
Oh, everything from basic commands, the stop, left, right, to very advanced things like we were just talking about a bit, a thing called intelligent disobedience, where a dog is trained to behave, to obey commands 100% of the time until that moment where their visually impaired partner could be in harm's way, like not seeing a staircase coming up or traffic, or as Ashleigh just mentioned, a train platform that you're getting too close, where the dog then disobeys to keep their person safe. And that's really, I mean, think about that, a dog being able to make that judgment call and say, whoa.
Superheroes.
Yeah, they really are.
And I see that they all look like Labradors in this photo. Is that the best breed to train for this sort of service, or are there other breeds that are also successful?
That is the most successful. In Guide Dogs for the Blind, the organization we profile only uses golden retrievers, labs, and golden lab mixes. Okay. Yeah, they've had the best success with those.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think that, one, they're very friendly dogs and approachable dogs, and that's something that they want. They used to use German Shepherds, but they found that people were apprehensive of them sometimes. So they moved on to these type because they're so friendly and outgoing and just personable. They can adapt to many situations, and yeah. Just tremendous dogs.
Ashleigh, you've been with Yuri since 2014, right?
Yeah.
And I know that's based off these cards that you made. I love that you made these so you can hand to people when they want to ask you questions. I think it was so brilliant. What's it been, was it like kind of like an automatic connection with Yuri, or did it take a little time for you two to warm up together?
It was pretty automatic. When I first met him, I have never really been exposed to large dogs, and the first day was covered in drool and dog hair, and I was like, what did I get myself into? And then I got a lint roller, and the next day it's like I just fell in love with him.
Aww. What is the biggest thing you'd like people to know about having a guide dog?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think it's really important for people to know that when he's wearing his harness, he's working. Right. And we ask you not to pet or distract the guide dogs while they're working because it could put myself and also it could endanger him. And it's really important that he's fully aware and not distracted by, anyone or anything.
Does he know when he's working? Like when you take off his vest, does he kind of just like loosen up a little bit?
Oh yeah. If his harness was off right now, he would be on his back with his legs in the air, like wiggling around. Yeah.
Oh my
God. That's incredible.
That. I love that too. It actually says on the card that you recently graduated with, well, Yuri as well, graduated with your master's from NYU. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I think we even have a photo of that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my God!
How amazing is that photo? You guys both in cap and gown. I love that. Congratulations. We are fellow NYU alum as well. So.
Fellow NYU, you're bringing pride to NYU for sure with that picture.
That's so awesome.
Thank you.
What was your master's in?
Social work.
Oh, great.
Yuri attended every class and slept through every class. He's very qualified.
Very qualified.
So smart, I can tell. I love it.
Will you tell us a little bit about the process of filming this documentary?
Yeah, we started right there with the birth, and then tried to document everything that went on as the training evolved. And also the connections that the dogs make with these puppy raisers. When they leave campus, the main headquarters there, they go to these volunteers. And the volunteers are the ones you see a lot on the street. And for the first 12 or 14 months, they take them into their homes, they give them the basic skills, and socialize them. And then they return them for the advanced training at the Guide Dogs Center. And we just carried it all the way through. And it was a roller coaster ride. There's so much that happens throughout these journeys where the dogs do good, dogs do bad, or they have to be moved to a different person. We just went along for the ride. And I think the uneasiness that we felt in making it of what's going to happen next is now what viewers are experiencing when they see it. It really, every screening that we've done, people are gasping when things happen. They're crying. They're cheering for their favorites. It's been a very special film to start showing to audiences.
Yeah. Dogs evoke such a specific, sensitive set of emotions in so many people. When you see like pets, it's just.
Well, to me, I just know nothing about this, and I've always wondered, of course, and the training process to make guide dogs. It must be so fascinating. What other responses are you getting from people when they first see this film?
A lot are that we see these dogs every now and then on the street, and we wonder.
Right.
And that curiosity, people are now coming up to us after the screenings and saying, "I thank you for laying this out," because even folks that have been invested in maybe one part of the guide dog's process before have never seen it laid out end to end. So it's that journey, and people are really embracing it.
You mentioned volunteers, so what is the best way to find out more about volunteering or just supporting these organizations?
Yeah, guidedogs.com is the website, and you can go there and find out about becoming a puppy raiser, which is a great volunteer job, and the more puppy raisers there are, the more dogs that can be made every year, and then for folks like Ashleigh, there's more people that will receive these dogs. Right now, the waiting list is about a year to receive a dog, so it's lengthy, and so the more people that volunteer, that process can be sped up. And that's a great resource. Yeah.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Dawn and Ashleigh. Don't miss this heartwarming documentary in select theaters and on demand August 31st. That's all from us. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same table. Dawn and Ashleigh.